Do you want to know the secret to staging a living room so that the buyers are fighting over your home? Well, today I want to show you how to stage a living room to get exactly that. Now, I don't know if you've ever said this, but I hear this quite often from buyers when I sit down with a buyer consultation. You know, they want 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, a pool, or whatever, but then there's the emotional thing that we can't put a finger on, right? And so I don't know if you've ever said this, but have you ever said or have you heard, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but when I see it, I'll know it's the right home for my family. And so really that's what we want to do. We want to create that, I can see myself living here emotion, or the I love this place immediately when they walk in the door. So I want to show you how to stage your living room to get exactly that, an emotional connection. So remember this, when you are selling a home, you are in the sales business. And if you've been trained in sales at all, you know that emotions are what sell items, not logic. We will use logic to back up our emotions. So you want the first impression to be love at first sight, and I guarantee it will drive up the purchase price. So today in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the majority of what you already have, your own furniture, add just a few things, and transform the place so the buyer can emotionally see themselves there. So the first thing you want to do in staging your living room to sell is, you guessed it, clean and declutter. You want to remove the treadmill, extra bulky furniture, take down the personal photos, all knickknacks. And if there are collages of small tiny art pieces like little crosses, you want to take all that down, because in the photos online it looks very cluttered. So even if it looks good in person, online it just looks cluttered. So then you want to take a step back and view the living room from the front door, or where they first enter, where the buyers will have their first glance. And you want to think, what is the best way to make this look open? Is there a couch with the back facing you? Is it possible to angle it? Maybe you should rearrange the furniture altogether. And then next, with the front door in mind, you want to establish a focal point. The focal point most commonly is the fireplace, but there have been some houses where we made the windows a priority because maybe they're gorgeous and large and they overlook a view, maybe a pond or this incredible backyard or a pool. So sometimes we'll opt for that versus the fireplace. And if you don't have either, then you can take a large wall. You can create a focal point on the wall with an inexpensive large canvas. So a quick tip on artwork, you want to keep the artwork trendy and kind of bland. So something like flowers, or very soft, not harsh, soft abstract work. Nothing flashy, no big bright colors, maybe some subtle greens or subtle blues. So basically you want the buyer to see what the home could look like without drawing too much of their attention on the artwork. You want to keep their eyes on the home. And you want them to see what can be so they can visualize their own things in the home. You don't want them checking your art pieces out. You want them checking out the house. So next, you want to arrange your furniture to focus on the focal point. So if you don't know where to begin, try taking your largest piece of furniture, which is usually your couch, and put it directly facing your focal point. And then start putting the pieces together around it. That's usually where I start, unless there's a house like this. Now, the reason you keep seeing this house is because I just staged this week. And it's such a great example. And because the TV and the fireplace are directly opposite of each other, I really couldn't work much with setting up the focal point. But it still works because there's a balance. Now, the only thing I did with these couches is I flip-flopped the large couch for the small couch. So as if you can see that door back there when they walk in, it's It's still the back of the couch, but at least it's a little smaller than the large couch. And that's really all I did with this floor plan, just because that's what I had to work with. There are a few other furniture placement options that you have. Email me for a diagram of some of the simple options that would fit your space in the link below. Now listen, after you have the furniture in place, you can add some cheap, trendy artwork or canvas paintings. Remember, if you can spend $200 to $500 in staging items, you will multiply your profits by thousands of dollars. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and hit the bell button for notifications. I release a new video on selling or buying a home weekly. And if you live or are moving to the Dallas-Fort Worth area and want to buy or sell, my contact information is posted below and I would love to hear from you.